Welcome back. From the Brockville and Area Food Bank, I'm talking with the Executive Director, Hailie Jacks. Welcome to the program, Hailie.
Hi, Doreen. Thanks for having me.
So, for those people that are new to our area and really don't know where the food bank is, where is it located?
We're located at 58 Buell. It's right on the corner of Buell and James downtown.
And what are your hours, the days that you're open, and the hours, please?
So we're open Tuesday to Friday from 10 till 3, and our last visitor appointment is at 2:45. And then we are also open the second Monday of every month in the evening from 6 to 7:30 for walk-ins.
For walk-ins?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. To help accommodate people who are working and our hours don't fit in their schedule. So one Monday a month we try to make sure we're open in the evenings.
That's nice. That's a great idea. I like that. Now, are people still required to make appointments to come in?
It is preferred people make appointments coming in. We do 2 every 15 minutes and it runs quite smoothly. But if you're out and about and want to pop in and see if we have something available, you're more than welcome to. And then we have a walk-in hour from 2 to 2:45 every day. So you know that you can just walk up to our doors and come in.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So delivery. At one point in time, I think there was delivery as well as curbside pickup. Mm-hmm. Is that continuing on or is that coming to an end?
Curbside pickup has continued for people who don't feel comfortable coming into the food bank. So they can place their order over the phone and we can have it ready for them. We are doing home delivery, but on a very small scale. During the height of COVID, we were able to do it during the stay-at-home order. Yes. And we had lots of people helping out with that, but we've had to scale back on it. But through scaling back, we developed some partnerships. So we are working with 2 other community organizations, Girls Inc. and Senior Support Services, to deliver on top of what we're able to. So if people are really in need of home delivery and would otherwise go without, we'll try our very hardest to get them food delivered to their home.
That's understandable. I mean, people that can come to the food bank, they should. Yeah. Those that are, homebound because of either an injury or something has happened to, that's understandable. You want to be able to help those people out.
Absolutely. And I think COVID really showed us we can break down barriers if we think outside the box. So try to
think outside the box. Of course we do. So tell us about your outdoor shed that you have. It's like a pantry outside. So tell us what type of things would be there.
This is kind of a spot where we put our overflow items. So Tate's donates bread to us. So you'll often find a lot of Tate's bread, maybe some canned tomatoes or canned beans, coffees and teas, things we just have kind of an abundance of that we want to make sure people can access without barriers, without having to come in. So it's open during our business hours and you can find different things in there. In the summertime, you'll find a lot of garden produce out there. So it's a bit more plentiful over the summer months when people are gardening.
And that's a treat too.
Yeah, and you don't need to be registered with us or have an appointment to access that. And you can come, take what you need and leave what you don't.
Oh, that's a great idea. I like that. You've had that for what, about a year now?
Yes, Home Depot actually donated and assembled that shed for us. So we had started during COVID, us putting food outside for the taking. Yes. And then we found it was really popular for people just to kind of swing by and not have to come in our doors. And it just helped open up our food bank even further. So when they heard our story, they stepped in and built that for us. So it's very successful.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that, but yet not glad to hear because there's such a need, unfortunately.
Yes.
So it's like bittersweet type of thing. And
yeah.
So Hailie, have you noticed since COVID that there's more people that are coming to the food bank because they're either aware of it or because of their circumstances?
Yeah, in last year we saw a 28% increase. So we are seeing an increase of people coming through our doors. Some months we're seeing quite a few new people coming through our doors. And we are anxious for the next few years because as history will teach us, when the recession happened, there was an increase, a steady increase. So we are anticipating that will continue over the next few years as we recover from the pandemic.
So there's a lot of things that are happening at the food bank. There's donations are coming in, correct? You're putting things away. The preferable, though, rather than food stuff or personal items, it's better to give money, is it not?
There's benefits of both.
Okay.
Yes, receiving the money is wonderful because we can increase our purchasing power. So for every dollar, it it equates to $4 worth of purchasing power.
Yes.
So it is really beneficial. But getting the food donated to our doors brings in food that we don't stock on our shelves. So it gives our families a lot of choice of how they feed their families. So we love receiving both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but I wanted to get out to our viewers that purchasing, you can do the 4-to-1, which is super good.
Absolutely. So yes, of course, if money coming through our doors, we can make big bulk purchases and make our dollar go, make your dollar, make the donated dollar go further.
Stretching it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I think we should also mention that volunteers, at one point in time, you really, really needed volunteers. But, you know, Brockville, as it is, they always step up to any challenge that there is out there. So I understand that there's a waiting list now that you have for volunteers, correct?
Yes.
I don't think that's ever happened.
It's amazing. We did a cry for help over the harvest season, and people stepped up and they've stayed. And things change frequently at the food banks. They're all volunteers. So the wait list, we might go through it quite quick. So not to deter anybody from reaching out.
No.
Yes, we are very blessed to be in such a giving community.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
What is the need? What is the real need right now that you're finding that you cannot keep on the shelf? That it's just flying off, you know, one day you have it, the next day you don't, but there's a need for it.
Yeah, I would say that product is kids' snacks. So puddings and fruit cups and juice boxes and little oatmeal packets, the individual ones. So we send all of our kids away with snacks, and that's something that we go through frequently, and before we know it, we're out, as you just said. Cereal is another one. And then canned fruit has been something that has been a little bit harder to source these days. So if anybody has canned fruit, bring it on over to the food bank.
Well, yeah.
And then, of course, our staple pantry items are always appreciated to be donated. So the canned meats, canned vegetables, pasta sauces, spaghetti sauces, and noodles also, and Kraft Dinner, and peanut butter, of course, which,
Yes.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Everybody loves peanut butter and jam, jellies, and all that. Yeah. It's a super good treat. Is there anything else that you would like our viewers to know about the food bank and what is happening down there, and I don't know, needs or wants or whatever?
I think one thing that's exciting that's coming up is that we are starting our first satellite office.
Wow.
Yeah, we're opening up on the fourth Friday of every month. We will be starting a satellite office in Lynn to help accommodate people who have barriers around transportation in that community. So it was when we ended our home delivery, this is an outside the box thought we had. So that'll be the fourth Friday of every month. We'll be at the Christ United Church, who have graciously opened up their doors to us. But yeah, we are a busy spot. We're expecting it to continue to increase. Social supports haven't increased with the cost of inflation. So these next few years will be tough for our community and the world, you know. So we're doing our little part, and we're grateful for Brockville and everything that the community does for us.
And they are generous, for sure.
Are they ever generous? I am blown away every single day by how kind and compassionate this community is.
Yeah, we care. Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
Telephone number for the food bank is?
613-342-0605. And you might have to leave a message, but I promise our volunteers will get back to you.
Well, you people are busy down there, so I need stocking shelves, moving things, so it's understandable. Thank you for coming in and sitting down with me. Really appreciate it.